All right, guys, so there we have it, man. The new 2026 Dodge Charger Scat-Pack 6-pack. Now, there's a lot of people who aren't happy about this car. Me personally, I kind of like it. I think it has a place. I think the 6-pack fits into what Dodge needs to do, what Stellantis needs to do in order to appease a wide audience, not just people who just want Hemis, because the company can't survive on just Hemis. First of all, they're too expensive for the average person. You got to think back in like 2017, even 2018, Scat Packs and Hellcats, they were somewhat affordable. But around 2020, when the pandemic hit, that's when things got out of control. That's actually when I bought my 2020 wide body Charger. I paid $51,000 out the door for that car. I bought it 2 days before Christmas. They had that car listed at $63,000. It was fully loaded. And like I say, I walked out at $51K. This new Charger 6-pack is starting at $54,995, which is not a bad price. But we all know once these dealers get their hands on this car, they're going to super mark them up. And that's just the starting price. You add in tax, tags, warranty, because we all know that these inline six engines have been having problems. And nobody really knows if they actually fixed the issue. So buying the first year new vehicle like this, you're actually taking a chance. If you ask me, it seems like a good bang for the buck. You get 550 horsepower. You can do 0 to 60, 3.9 seconds, as you can see here. So it seems to be a pretty decent car. I like the way the car actually looks. There's some people who don't like the way the car looks, but I actually like the way the car looks. I think it has a pretty slick styling. The inside is new. They, redone the whole inside of the car has been redesigned. So I think it's a pretty slick car. I think it's going to grow on people as time goes on. And the issue that a lot of people have is they're saying that the car is still too heavy. Now, I kind of agree with that, but you got to understand, this car right here comes in all-wheel drive. So that means you'll be able to drive this car in all types of weather. And depending on where you live, like where I live at in Maryland, this car will be perfect for a lot of people because you get the styling, you get the horsepower, and you get the all-wheel drive. Can't beat that. It's hard to get people to transition from a Hellcat to an inline six because everybody wants this right here. Now, that's what everybody want right there. They want that Hellcat. But it's coming, guys. We just got to be patient. OC Motivator had a conversation with Tim Kuniskis.
Had they launched the EV and the twin turbo i6 at the same time,
it was supposed to,
people wouldn't have felt so jammed, right?
The plan was BEV and ICE within months, and then the two-speed BEV very close as well. Then it would have been, hey, which one do you want?
Yeah,
you can hate on that one, you can hate on that one, whatever.
Or just extend the Hemi L cars a year.
Since COVID, you can't even go to a restaurant that's open 7 days a week anymore. Same thing with us. Everything just takes longer.
Shit, fucking Walmart's not 24 hours anymore.
If we could get 5 guys to sit in a room and just do stuff, it'd be fast. But it's huge.
And it's bureaucracy, and you have to deal with 70 fucking people to get one thing done.
Well, but it touches so many other industries, and everybody is slower, so everything takes longer.
And he's right. Things take time, guys. See, people expect them to just come out with the Hellcat, and then when something's wrong, then people gonna complain about that. And I said that in one of my other videos. We just gotta be patient, guys. We just have to be patient. Another reason why I'm making this video is a lot of my followers ask me, will I be buying a 6-pack? And to be honest, guys, I'm kind of on the fence about it. I like it because it's new. It has a lot of horsepower. I hate the way it sounds, even though that could be changed and make it sound a little better. You can always change the exhaust. You can definitely tune that car. If I was to buy that car, I would definitely lease it and probably just drive it around, have fun with it, make content with it until they come out with the Hellcats. So a lot of people complaining about this and complaining about that. Oh, it's too heavy. Oh, it's this. It's always something. You cannot please everybody. This company has to slow walk it, guys. It can't just do everything at one time, just like Tim Kuniskis stated in the video. And shout out to OC Motivator and Butter the Insider and TK Garage. Those are my guys, man. Hopefully next year I can come out there with you guys, and hopefully I'll have a Mopar again by then. You know, we'll see, fingers crossed. And you know, you're gonna always have people saying, oh, you could buy that, or you can buy this, or you know, I'd rather just buy a BMW. Or I mean, that just goes to show you that everybody's different. There's going to be some people who love this car. There's going to be people who hate this car. So it's a possibility I might pick up this car just to have it, to make content with. It's not a car that I would buy and keep. I would definitely wait until they come out with the new Hellcat. So if they come out with a new 6.4s or whatever they decide to come out with in 2027, that's what I'm estimating that the Hemi is going to come out, that 6.2s or 6.4s. And the thing that always amazes me is how people always talk about, or their car gets smoked by a Plaid, or it can't even beat this, or it can't beat that. It's like, how many of y'all actually going to be racing this car? You feel what I'm saying? Like, most of the people that buy these cars not even going to be racing. Most people, if you spending $55,000, $60,000 for a car, you're not going to be out there street racing. Don't get me wrong. There's going to be people doing it. And the ones that care about that don't buy the car. But they not building these cars to appease to y'all. You know what I'm saying? They bid on these cars to appease to the people who are going to just buy this car, who's going to daily drive it. They're going to drive it to the grocery store. They're going to, you know, drive their kids to practice. Those are the people that's going to actually really buy this car. So them worrying about if this car is going to get, if it's too heavy and it's going to get smoked by a BMW, they don't care about that. But you online, all the keyboard people, that's all they keep talking about. I wouldn't pay $6,000 for that car and it's going to get smoked by this. Who cares? Who cares, bro? Even when I get my Hellcat, I don't care if a Plaid can beat it. So what? All I want to do is ride around, listen to my exhaust, and hit a whine. I could care less if the car next to me faster than mine. When people start talking like that, man, I just ignore it. Because that's their only complaint. That's the number one thing everybody got a problem with. Talking about it's gonna get smoked by this or smoked by that. Man, that's a big car. You can use that car for all types of things. You got the little power if you need it at the you know, we need to get out and you coming around the bend and you need to get out there, boom, you can hit it. You know what I'm saying? That's what most people are doing. You're not worrying about if the car next to them is faster. Who cares, bro? I can't stand it when I hear people talking like that. If you're worried about that, then go buy a Plaid. So most of the people that be in the comments section talking all crazy about, oh, the car ain't gonna do that, the car's too heavy, the car's this, the car's that. Most of them not even gonna buy the car anyway. Even if the car was light and it was $20,000, they weren't gonna buy the car. People just like to complain. People that run businesses and corporations, they understand that. And don't get me wrong, there's things that they can do better. I'm not even saying that this is the perfect car. I'm not saying that. And I'm not being paid by Dodge, because, you know, you always got people talking crazy and saying that kind of ignorant stuff. You know, everybody has the right to their opinion. I understand that. But it be people that's just constantly saying the same thing over and over again. It sounds like a leaf blower. It do. I agree. It does sound like a leaf blower. But some people don't care about that. If I decide to lease it, then I'm going to have to deal with the way the exhaust sound. And the reason I would be leasing the car, it won't even matter how the car sounds, because I'm going to just be daily driving it to work and riding around making content, doing pulls in the car. I personally feel like they should redesign a completely different car for the Hemis, to be honest with you. I really feel like they should come out with a whole different car. And that way they can kind of separate these cars. That was some of the complaints of the last design, is you can have a V6 and it look just like a red eye. And there's a lot of people that didn't agree with that, because there you go, you pay $90,000 for a car, and here's a $30,000 car look just like it. There's a lot of people that didn't like that. You can't tell me that there's no other designs they had before they decided to come out with this car. There got to be some other kind of renderings going on that they can use and build this car. Now, I know it wouldn't be cheap, and that's just my opinion. Now, is it feasible? Probably not. 6.2 and a 6.4 should go in a totally different type of car. Total different redesign. In the meantime, between time, I might just grab me a 2020 wide body Hellcat just to ride around and have a little fun until they come out with the new ones. I might, if I can find one for a decent price. I don't even really care if I have a whole bunch of miles on it. Long as it's been serviced, it hasn't been in an accident, I really don't care, because I'm not buying the car to flip it. I'm gonna be buying the car just to have fun with it. I don't even care about that no more. If I care about that, I'll just go find a brand new one and buy it. Because there's plenty on the lots if you want a brand new one. But I don't want a brand new one. I just get one that's got, decent mileage on it. We just had to wait and see, man. So leave your comments, guys. Let me know what y'all think. If you're new to my channel, hit the like button, subscribe. I think they headed in the right direction. We just gotta be patient, and people gotta start being realistic and understand that it's not just about them. And leave your comments, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.